Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, I have some unfortunate news. This has been going around on the internet for a while. Most Walking Dead fans, well, maybe not most, but a pretty sizable chunk of Walking Dead fans that follow, everyday news involving the franchise and what's happening with the actors, with the show and whatnot, that search the internet a lot. Most of them probably know about this unfortunate news at this point. I'm a little late to the game making this video, but I'm going to make it anyway because, I should at least share my thoughts on it and voice my opinion. But Danai, and I don't want to butcher her last name. I don't want to destroy her last name, but Danai, the actress that portrays Michonne on The Walking Dead, is apparently leaving The Walking Dead. Oh my god, man. First Andrew Lincoln, then Lauren Cohan, and now Danai. First Rick, then Maggie, and now Michonne. Like, my goodness, it's not that they're leaving. It's not that they're all leaving. It's that it's all within, like, a year's worth of time. Like, a 12-month period, we're losing these three key actors. And I mean key, like, key actors on The Walking Dead that were probably, honestly, never going to be killed off. They're all leaving within 12 months of each other. Like, is it like something that they all came together and conspired to do this? It's like a joke at this point. It's like a running gag. Like, tomorrow we're going to find out that Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan's actor, is leaving. The next week we're going to find out that Norman Reedus is leaving. We're going to find out that the actress that plays Judith doesn't want to be on the show anymore. Then we're going to find out that Ross Marquand, Aaron's actor, is leaving. It's literally turning into a running gag. That's how bad it is. I just want to shake my head and just, I don't know. Like, I'm upset, man. I'm upset. Like, why? Why are all these key main characters leaving The Walking Dead? Why are all these actors leaving The Walking Dead? Whose fault is it? Whoever's fault it is, whether it's the actors expecting too much money or AMC not paying the actors enough money, whoever is to blame for this happening needs a swift kick in the ass, and they need to correct this and fix it and bring these people back. If it's a money thing, then pay the actors what they want to be paid, because The Walking Dead honestly needed Rick. The Walking Dead honestly needed Maggie, and The Walking Dead definitely needs Michonne. Like, damn it. Enough. I don't want to lose Daryl, too. I don't want to lose Negan, too. I don't want to lose Judith, Aaron, everyone. I don't want season 11 of The Walking Dead to be like just like a blank canvas of like scenery and trees because everyone has left the show. At the rate we're going, that's what it's going to be. I don't understand it. Well, what I want to know is whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? It's just kind of a confusing thing, and it kind of seems like Danai's problem is similar to Lauren Cohan's, where it might have been a financial dispute. With Andrew Lincoln, the actor that played Rick, he said that he wanted to go to the United Kingdom to be with his family, and Andrew Lincoln is a fairly honest, respectful guy. Hopefully he didn't leave the show because of killing off Carl or something like that, because that's just plain stupid. He just needs to understand that Rick was a bigger character than Carl. Like, straight up. Like, fuck the comics. I'm talking about the TV show. Carl kind of sucked. Chandler Riggs kind of phoned it in a lot. He just wasn't that good. Rick was the needed, necessary ingredient in The Walking Dead. And in a show where characters constantly die, they had to get rid of the dead weight, and unfortunately that was Chandler Riggs, because he just wasn't that strong of an actor. So I hope it wasn't Carl that caused Andrew Lincoln to leave. I can honestly believe that he did want to be with his family in the United Kingdom, and he had made more money than he'll ever need, and he had been on the show for 9 years, and he had spent enough time away from his family, and he wanted to be with his family. I can believe that. Now with Lauren Cohan, that's where it started to get trickier. It really seemed like a financial thing. Like AMC was not paying her the money that she wanted. Now, what I don't understand is how much money did she want? Did she just want a reasonable amount of money, or did she want way too much money that AMC just wasn't willing to pay her? Either way, I just, if Lauren Cohan was living comfortably, and this applies to Danai, if these actresses are living comfortably, if they're making millions of dollars an episode and they want like hundreds of millions of dollars an episode, they should just suck it up and stay on the show. They have been given an opportunity that we normal people, we the little guys, will never ever get. Not only to be on The Walking Dead, not only to be main characters on The Walking Dead, but major characters on The Walking Dead that will probably had the potential to be on the show for like 20 years and like never get killed off. Do you know how many people dream of that? Do you know how many people are jealous of that? There's people that would do that for free. There's so many actors on The Walking Dead that were upset they got killed off. These actors, Lauren Cohan and Danai, it just seems like they're ungrateful. That they get to be on the show for so long, and they're probably making enough money, probably millions of dollars an episode at least, more money than someone like me is ever going to have. Like not even 0.0001% of that much money in our lifetimes. But they're not happy. It's not good enough. They're ungrateful. Oh, I can't make $10 million an episode. I have to make $100 million an episode. So I'm going to be angry and leave the show during my 8th year and fuck the fans of my character over and fuck The Walking Dead over because I'm too fancy for this shit. I'm above this shit. Like, suck it up and stay on The Walking Dead. If that's the problem, if these actresses just want they want a ridiculous amount of money and they're not getting it, then no, I'm mad at them. I'm honestly mad at them because it's like you are given an awesome opportunity to be on the show. Like, what did you sign up for? Like, why did you sign up for the characters of Maggie and Michonne, characters that had source material before you signed up for the characters that you knew were going to have these big, long, probably 10, 20-year-long stories, because all you had to do was look at the comics, and you could tell that's what you were signing up for. So why do you screw the fans over? The fans that want to see your character stay, the fans that want to see your character's story arc completed. Why screw them over? The fans haven't done anything. The fans are innocent. We haven't done anything to you. But you know, we're the ones that get hurt. You know, we're the ones that have to lose these characters on the Walking Dead, the show that we passionately love, because you're not making $100 million an episode. You're only making $1 million or $10 million. Boo fucking who? Really? Come on. I would be happy to make $10 million in my entire life. I'm not going to complain because I'm not making $100 million an episode. Get out of here. Like, you need to be grateful for what you have. If it wasn't for the fans of The Walking Dead, the fans of your characters, of Michonne and Maggie, you wouldn't be famous. And it doesn't seem like you're grateful to the fans. It doesn't seem like you appreciate the fans. You're kind of screwing them over. But it could not. It could be something else. It might not be the actresses. It could be AMC was wanting to pay them like nothing. You know, I'm pretty sure Lauren Cohan and Danai are both rich. Like, they're both millionaires at this point. I don't know that for sure. I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, I know that John Bernthal, the actor that played Shane, I think he made like $80,000 an episode, and he was in the first 2 seasons. So I'm sure. I mean, if he made $80,000 an episode, then Lauren Cohan and Danai, they've been on the show for like 8 years each, 7 years, whatever, give or take. They're wealthy, they're comfortable. So if it's a financial thing, they should just suck it up. I mean, hell, put me on The Walking Dead. I will do the show for free. I will be a background extra. You don't have to give me lines. I don't care about the money. I would be on the show for 20 years. Guarantee, swear on my life, right now, I would stay. I would not leave. That is a promise. I would do it. So, yeah, if it's a money thing, you should just suck it up and appreciate what you have. If AMC is a shitty corporation, just deal with it. Focus on your fans that love you, that love your character, that love the franchise. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be famous. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of appreciation for the fans. I mean, the fans are the ones that are getting hurt. You know, The Walking Dead is the show that's getting hurt by all these characters that really shouldn't be leaving over and over and over again. I mean, in 12 months, we're losing Rick, Maggie, and Michonne. Now, with Michonne, we're not losing her in season 9, I don't think. The report says that she will be in a handful of episodes in season 10, and then she'll leave. And she's probably not going to get killed off. They're saying that she's going to be in the movies, so Michonne and Rick are going to be in the movie trilogy together, which is just stupid. Like, what about Judith? What about RJ? Like, is Michonne just going to be like, bye, kids, I'm going to go on a vacation and go find your dad or something? I don't know. That just seems weird. I don't know. It's particularly crushing that we're losing Michonne. I think Michonne might be the worst one yet. I mean, Rick was basically the worst one, but I mean, that's the thing. We had just gotten to The Walking Dead. We haven't even gotten to the mid-season premiere yet, officially. I mean, it's available on the AMC premiere, but technically it airs later today, on Sunday. We haven't even gotten to the back half of season 9. Fans that cared about Rick and Maggie. I mean, we just recently lost those two. We're just learning to adjust to the changes in the show, to adjust to, you know, Michonne and Daryl and Carol being like the three leads, and Judith being a lead character, and, you know, being an 8-year-old girl now, and stuff like that. Like, we're just learning to adjust to the fact that the lead character, Rick Grimes, and this very huge character, Maggie Rhee, are both gone. And we're just learning to adjust to that and get back on our feet. And now it's Michonne in season 10. She's going to be in just a handful of episodes, and she's going to leave. That's like us just barely getting back on our feet and then getting shoved down. Like, it's a TV show. We're supposed to enjoy it. Like, is it supposed to be like are we just like the wives that get abused? Like, we're supposed to like this abuse? Like, why shove us down when we're just starting to adjust to the loss of Rick and Maggie? Now you're taking Michonne away. We're just learning to get back on our feet. Why? You know, some people are trying really hard to like The Walking Dead. We're still trying to like the show. So why do this? Why? For Christ's sake. Golly. But yeah, it's basically Lauren Cohan all over again. Michonne is basically going to be doing what Maggie did this season, where she's going to be in a handful of episodes in season 10, and she's probably not going to get killed off. She's just going to kind of leave and disappear and never be seen again on the show. Apparently, Michonne and Rick are going to go off on some crazy adventures in the movies, and Judith and RJ are just going to be scratching their heads and wondering where their mom and dad are. Funny, right? Good storytelling, right? I mean, golly, I don't, but look, I don't know all the facts. You know, what I just said about Lauren Cohan and Danai, it might not be their fault, but it might be. I mean, honestly, it could be their fault. You know, they want to accept their movie deals, their TV show deals with other projects, and they want to make $100 million instead of $10 million. And if that's the case, then yeah, they suck. Like, you suck. You signed on for this character that you knew was going to have this long story in the comics, that you knew was going to have a big fan base, and you have a big fan base. A lot of fans love you. They love your character. And you're going to just stop right in the middle of that and screw everyone over, screw your fans over, because you want more money and you're already super wealthy, but that's not good enough. No, I don't support that. I do not support that at all. You should have committed to your character. If you didn't want to commit to telling your character's full story that already had a big ass source material that you knew was possibly going to be a big ass TV show, a big ass long story, if you weren't committed to that, then why did you sign up for it? Because I'm sure there are other actresses out there that would have played Michonne for 20 years. There's an actress out there, I guarantee you, there is an actress out there that would have played Maggie for 20 years. Apparently, it's not Lauren Cohan and Danai. But maybe it's something involving AMC. Maybe it's AMC's fault. I mean, AMC has had a long history of just kind of being shit. I mean, they kind of did Frank Darabont dirty. They've been sued by like 10 different groups of people. Frank Darabont sued them. Robert Kirkman sued them. I think The Walking Dead season 7 and 8 had a lot of problems because AMC was trying to be really cheap and low budget. AMC has just had a really tremendous history of a lot of problems, and it could be their fault. I don't know. At the end of the day, I just wish Michonne, Rick, and Maggie stayed on The Walking Dead. I don't like this complicated, nasty, real life stuff. I just want my characters in the show. I know they're not my characters, but you know what I mean. I want these characters that we've watched for years and we've grown and connected with to be on our favorite show. Like, this real life shit just is stupid. I'm sure these actors are wealthy. Now, I don't know if it's unfair, if Norman Reedus is the only one that makes $50 million an episode and everyone else only makes $10 million or $1 million. Like, boo-hoo. It's still millions and millions and millions of dollars. If you stayed, you'd make quite a lot. It'd accumulate into quite a lot of money after a few years. So why bitch? Like, why bitch and moan and leave and fuck everyone over that cared about your character? Why do that? It's just selfish. It is selfish. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. Yeah, if it's AMC's fault, it's AMC's fault. Whoever's fault it is, they really need to just be punched in the face, and this needs to be fixed. It's too late for Maggie and Rick. Well, it's kind of too late for Maggie. It's pretty much too late for Rick. Rick is going to be in the movies. They gave him such a dramatic departure. With Maggie, the door was left open for her to return. So I wish that this bullshit would just get sorted out and we can have our characters back. That would be nice. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. I'm sorry for ranting so much. Maybe now you know why I haven't made this video, even though this announcement had been around for a few days. But yeah, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but if it's really the actresses just wanting $50 million an episode instead of $1 million an episode, they should just be grateful for what they have, and they should be grateful to their fans, and they should be grateful to the opportunity and not be selfish and greedy. I really feel that way. I mean, you signed on for a big project that was going to be, possibly a 20-year television show, and then you jump ship and left in the middle of that and fucked the show and you fucked the fans. That's selfish. That is selfish. Now, if you're making $10 an episode and you don't have millions at all in your bank account, that's different. I can understand that. But if you're comfortable already, if you're wealthy already, you should just be grateful for what you have. But that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 352 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 400 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we will eventually get to that goal of 400. Can't wait for that. We're already over halfway there. Between 300 and 400, we're at 352, so we're halfway there. Yeah. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.